all of this, you guys, oh my god, this is something I want to get into and I wanted to go into, you know. So since I found out that I was pregnant and I was already having symptoms and everything else, literally the vomiting and the nausea started to come, you guys. Like, oh my god, like to the point where it's just it was horrible. So I literally need to rewind a little bit because I want to say, you guys, we had plans to go to Vegas, okay? And mind me that this is my first time ever to Vegas, to know it and It's my husband's birthday, so we're gonna go to Vegas, okay? Oh my god, you guys. Just put it this way, me and Vegas are not mixing. We don't mix. It's not gonna happen. It's just, it was the horriblest fucking trip that I had to take, and like it was just bad. Like we arrived in Vegas, you guys, and we are walking everywhere like it's hot there, and I'm just feeling like shit. Like I'm like nauseous, like I vomited in the morning, and then when I get nauseous or I smell something that doesn't sit well, then I want to vomit, and then when I start wanting to vomit, obviously I vomit, duh. You guys, it was just seriously so bad. It was it was horrible. Like this Vegas trip was just so bad. At this point, I'm like, my husband's like, hey, we wanted to go out this day, you know, because we're already there for 3 days. He's like, we wanted to go out and ya quien sabe qué. And I'm like, you know what, at this point, I'm like, babe, you know what, I just want you to go have fun. Like, go have fun with your family. Like, go do what you guys need to do. Like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna relax. I'm just not feeling good. And it's just there's just so much going on. And so the night before, we had went to like the old Vegas or something like that. There was like marijuana, there was all kinds of smells, like borrachos, ya que sabe que. So I'm just like, we had to go back because I was already feeling bad. So then that night before, I had literally got back to the hotel, and you guys, I vomited so much, and I was telling him it was a weird sensation. I know this is probably too much information for you guys, but I'm gonna tell you guys, okay? So when I was vomiting, you guys, like, I think women, as we can all experience this, is that, you know, like when you jump on a trampoline after you've had kids, you guys know, like sometimes it's like the fluid, like from your vaginal comes out and you don't have control over it and you can't control it. And so literally that's exactly what was happening. And so I was vomiting, and then I'm trying to like hold it, you know, and so it literally looked like I peed my pants. And so I was like, what the hell is going on, you know? Like it was horrible, you guys. Like it was just a horrible experience of just having all these symptoms all at once, and then just going through the smelling, you guys. Oh my god, I can smell every damn thing. Oh my god. So it's like the craziest thing. So like after that, the one things that I couldn't eat was like carne. I don't know what it is, but the smell just doesn't look it. And it's the weirdest thing because it's literally the things that my husband loves. So with that being said, it's like he likes his beer and he likes his carne. So the carne, I can't even smell. No carne asada, no. Me da asco. And then like the cerveza smell, for some reason, it like I can smell it on his skin. So it smells like hangover. And with that smell, like literally, you guys, I can't, like I'll smell it and I'll vomit. Like it's so bad. So then coming back from Vegas anyways, I had to deal with this smell, like because his uncle and him were like just drank all night, they got back late, and so it was just, they smelled really bad, you know. So I was like, oh my god, you know. So my first Vegas trip was not a good plus. It was not fun. So I'm definitely gonna have to go during a time where I'm not pregnant and I don't feel like crap, because I didn't get to enjoy the Vegas scene. I didn't say what stays in Vegas doesn't leave, because no. Well, maybe no, I wish it stood there, but it didn't. It still followed me home and I still had symptoms. So then we got home, and then literally like just every single day, like I was just so tired, and I was just the kind of tired, you guys, that it's just like, it's where your body is like unbearable, like where you just need to lay down and rest. Like that's what I was feeling. And like the computer and like my phone and just everything that I was doing was just causing me to feel nauseous, and like just every smell was causing me to be a certain way. Oh, it was horrible, you guys. So it started with that. So from my first trimester, you guys, it started with having the nausea and vomiting. I would wake up every single day and I would have to vomit. That'd be the first thing that I would have to do, is vomit. And like it came to a point that I was like, I need something to help, and the doctors were like trying to give me medications and stuff. But see, I was trying to take, I think it was B6 and some other stuff that they recommend you take like as a supplementation. But at this point, I wasn't even able to keep my supplementations and my prenatals or anything down. So I was like, I don't want to take any pills or anything like that because it's just not staying down. So I started doing my research, and I'm just like doing my own research, and I'm such a research person. Like I just will research every damn thing that I can find out until I can find what works for me. So I'm like doing all of the, you know, ginger, all this whatever stuff that they said, ginger ale, Sprite, the candies, and just all this stuff. Like, oh my god, nothing was working. I'm like, okay, whatever, you know. It was making me worse. Like it was just making me so bad. There was days that I would literally vomit like 6 to 7 times a day. Like it was just so bad. I was like, what the fuck is going on with me? Like this is so bad, you know, this is horrible. Just dealing with that, and you know, just constantly feeling like shit and not being able to do anything. I was like, dang, this is just not fun, you know. So I finally came across something that was recommending that you have lemon, the yellow ones, I think that's what you call them, lemons. And so I started like having a lemon in my water, and then I started realizing that it was helping me. Like it was helping me feel a lot better. Like I was able to, anytime that I felt nauseous or something, I would just smell the lemon, or I would start eating them. And so I was like, well, is it too citrus? Is it bad having too much lemon? You know, so I asked the doctor, and she's like, no, eat as much lemons as you want to. Like eat them as much as you want. So I was just eating lemons. Literally, I was taking lemons with me places. Like, you know, every time I smelled something bad or I felt nauseous, I would just take a lemon, and that lemon helped, you guys. So I would highly recommend, if you don't have any other options at the point, is to go to a lemon. No idea what it is about them or what it is that causes them to help. Maybe it's the citrus, but I gotta tell you, like, they worked for me 100%. So then it keeps on going on, and I was like, okay, you know. And so like I can deal, I think, with being pregnant and everything. I think I can deal with being nauseous, you know, at least once a day, and just having that so I can look forward to my afternoon. I'm okay with that, you know. But I think it's been a little bit hard for me through this process is because I'm the kind of person that likes to stay busy and likes to, when I have plans, like I know what I'm going to be doing throughout my day, I like to be able to plan that and be able to look forward to that. So not being able to do that and kind of hold back on myself has been a little bit hard. And I think I'm going to do a different video on this to describe just like, you know, like that it was putting me into depression and things like that. So I do really want to talk about that, I think that into a little bit further with you guys on a different video. So yeah, just a little bit into that. I gotta say, I've been super fatigued. I just been a little tired, you know. I was during the first trimester, I was super tired, just, you know, like to the tired where I just like felt like I didn't want to do anything. Like I just wanted to be home, and I just wanted to be on my bed. I just wanted to be sleeping, and that's it. That's what I wanted to do, you know. And it's just so hard because like also another thing that I was having was my smell. My smell was just like, oh my gosh, you guys, like even till this point, it's better. I think at this point I can still smell and, you know the difference of what is going to set well or not. But my smell, you guys, is just so crazy. Like everything, like I had to watch what I was eating, or what if I smelled something that was bad, then it would make me nauseous, or it would just make me vomit, and period. And then I would have to go to the restroom. So my first trimester just basically has been a lot. It was a lot of going through, basically, of being in the bathroom constantly, just being and vomiting my guts out. Seriously. I was asking the doctor because, you know, she's like, unless you become dehydrated or anything like that is when you have to worry about. But I mean, I was able to keep water down. So that was, you know, the water lemon was something that I was able to keep down. That was good. And I was just trying to eat crackers and trying to eat like little things that were not too bad on my stomach that would make me nauseous. And then just going from there. And I think it's trying to figure out what's going to be better for you, because they're always like, you know, you got to eat healthier, you got to eat vegetables, you got to eat fruits, y quién sabe qué, until like I came across where I was like, I was like, okay, I can eat carrots, you know. I was eating a lot of carrots until I was like really sick. I just got really sick this day, and I just started vomiting, and I was vomiting so much, you guys, that literally the carrot, like I was vomiting so much that the carrot got stuck, literally got stuck in my throat. And I was like, and usually I'm the person, like, I like with having to deal with going to the doctors or anything like that, I'm just like, okay, I'd rather deal with it, just kind of, you know, being medications and stuff like that. I'll deal with it, see how long I can get away with it, blah blah blah. Well, anyways, the time passes by, and this carrot, like, I can feel it, you guys. Like, I couldn't swallow, like the water was going down, like I can feel it scraping the back of my throat, and I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. So then at this point, I'm like, what the hell? So then I go to the bathroom. I'm like, maybe if I like eat a little bit something else. And then I got nauseous again. And then I was trying to vomit, and then it was still there. And then so right after that, like, you guys, it was time for bed. And I'm like telling my husband, I'm like, literally, this is not going through. And then it came to a point, like, I was going to bed, and I literally, you guys, I could not breathe. I could not breathe. And I started having an attack. Like, I was like telling my husband, I'm like, I can't breathe, you know? And he's like, let's take you to the ER, you know? He's like, let's go. We're leaving right now. Like, he got in the car, we left to the ER. And I should have just stayed home, because it freaking it just would pass. They just gave me some numbing stuff, and oh my god. So that's why I was like, and you know, a big bill later. I was like, I should have just stayed home and waited for it to go through, and waited to go to sleep, and then just woke up again. But it scared me because I couldn't breathe. And I think then I started thinking about, like, just not being able to breathe, you know. So my first trimester literally was just a lot of vomiting, nauseated, being able to smell too much, just, you know, that kind of stuff. And just not really wanting to go out and be here at home, like, and just rest and do the best that I can to stay here, you know. And my first trimester, I gotta say, this was hard. Like, it's taken a big toll on me, like a lot. And I haven't had like super bad cravings, or any cravings, like really much. I just trying to stay healthy a little bit. But I also, like, I think one craving that I have is here at Chubby's, they have like the chili fries. I don't know why, but I was craving it one day. And let's say, you guys, Chubby's is about like 45 minutes from my house. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead. It's like in Thornton area, so I'm like, okay, I have to drive that way, you know. And so I went over there and got that, and gosh, I was like, dang, I'm taking this chili in. Is it mexicana? No, algo, you know. And then I was like, I know. But that's the only kind of craving I've had. But apart from that, I think, you know, my first trimester just has been, it was, because now I'm in my second trimester, it was just really hard. And I think it was just a step of like trying to get myself to understand that I was going through this process. And I did do some research to basically say that when your first trimester, like the nausea and the vomiting are part of like protecting the baby. So I guess that, you know, in an aspect of way looking at it, what is like, okay, I'm going through this for my baby. I'm trying, you know, to stay hydrated. I do recommend staying hydrated. Try to drink as much water as you can, because it helps you feel at least a little bit better. And when you can, and also if you need to vomit, you're not just vomiting anything out, because you guys know it's when it's like that time. Literally feeling like you can't vomit anything out, and only yellow from like the inside is coming out. And and so you guys know, like, that is like the whole process of it. But keeping yourself hydrated, and if nothing else is working for you, try lemons, the yellow lemons. Okay, I would say limones, but it's the yellow ones. And oh my god, they literally were lifesavers for me, and they did what they were supposed to do, and it helped me 100%. I mean, it still didn't help me feeling like crap sometimes, but it still helped what I needed to do during that time period. So yes, I really hope that you guys like this video, and I hope it was a lot of descriptive information for you of how, you know, get to know of how I found out I was pregnant, and then also how my first trimester was. If you are pregnant, you guys, oh my gosh, like moms, you guys, we are so powerful, and it is so amazing of what our bodies can do. Like this is just, it's a start, and you know, enjoy every moment as much as you can. It is so hard in your first trimester, but you guys got this. Like keep your head up. There's so much more ahead of you guys, and this is going to be so awesome. I'm excited for everything, you guys, and I just want to say, moms, you guys are amazing, and you guys keep this going. I'm gonna go ahead and try to record my process. In the process of, you know, my experience, I will talk to you guys about, you know, each trimester. I also want to do more like vlogging about like mom life and stuff like that, you know, because this is going to be my life now. This is going to be what is involved in me, and I am a working mom, you know, like I work, you know, I take care of my family, still making sure everything is, and you know, like everybody, there's so many women out there and so many moms out there that can relate to everything that we are going through, and you know, and I want to just be able to share that experience with you guys. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like and also subscribe to my channel if you guys are not. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Remember, never give up on you, because you matter. You are important. Your whole life matters ahead of you. No matter what anything that is going through, you guys can get through it. You guys are the best, and you guys got this. And yes, oh my gosh, you guys, we're pregnant, so we are gonna go through this process together. And if you're not already, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos, as well as follow me on my social media. Pero besitos, adios, bye.